Meanwhile, actor Sonu Sood has hit out at China. The actor took to Twitter slamming China for blocking India's aid. In the tweet, Sonu Sood said that while India is trying to bring hundreds of oxygen concentrators to India and to help people there in times of crisis, China has blocked the consignment. The actor also added that because of this, people are losing lives, urged Chinese officials to immediately clear the Indian consignment so that lives can be saved. China has halted the US shipment of medical supplies or medical equipment to India, citing a cargo aircraft ban. In fact, the shipment of 1,000 oxygen concentrators had to be rerouted through Japan because of China. This comes as the United States is expected to send 1 lakh oxygen concentrators to India, out of which 31,000 are expected to arrive by the end of May. Geeta Mohan joining us live for more details on that. Geeta, we have to hear Sonu Sood coming out and slamming China on Twitter. If you can give us some insight into exactly what's happening, and has the Ministry of External Affairs reacted to this? Are they coordinating with the officials on ground? Are consignments going to be cleared at the earliest?
Well, the fact of the matter is that a few days ago, in an exclusive conversation with India Today, Mukesh Aghi, the US ISPF CEO, had said that China is indeed not cooperating and is creating disruptions in critical COVID supplies to India. And to which the answer of the Foreign Secretary then was that there are the normal flights between India and the Chinese government or US government's consignments from China have not been disrupted. However, now with Sonu Sood coming out and saying that their supplies also have been they're facing problems in bringing in supplies to India, it seems like China is not is creating impediments for private entities, businesses, particularly the ones from the United States of America, as also entities here in India, in procuring the very same supplies from China in time to help the needy here in the country. The Chinese government, meanwhile, has been putting out posts of how they have been selling out these concentrators to India. So while there could be a lot of politics involved in terms of the kind of credit that China wants for stepping up and being there for India, but they should be allowing others as well. We're also given to understand that External Affairs Minister Jaishankar did raise the matter with his Chinese counterpart yesterday when they had a conversation. But Sonu Sood's tweet and his own problems and concerns were raised today. So we'll have to wait and see what China really does in terms of allowing private entities, NGOs, companies, not just in India, but also abroad, particularly the United States of America, in allowing them to help India out.
Thank you very much, Geeta, for joining us with those details. Now let's take a quick listen. Mukesh Aghi, the CEO of US-India Strategic Partnership Forum, who exclusively spoke to India today about China blocking Indian aid. Let's cut across.
We know that the US ISPF has really rallied forces to ensure that oxygen concentrators reach India sooner than later. What are your plans? Is there a timeline? How have you mobilized forces to ensure that that oxygen concentrators reach India, and what's the amount that we can look at?
So at the moment, what we have basically sourced is around 31,000 pieces of oxygen concentrators. And these are 5 liter, 8 liters, and 10 liters. The whole strategy is to make sure that these can be used at homes. They're battery powered. At the same time, so you don't want to basically inundate the hospital system. So that was one strategy we had. Our challenge is basically logistics, because we were sourcing a lot of these from China. China, for whatever reason, has stopped all cargo flights into India. And one of our first consignment landed in India, and we had to route it from Shanghai to Tokyo and then back into India from Tokyo to Delhi. And we're looking at other aspects, moving them from Shanghai to Dubai, Shanghai to Bangkok. It just adds the timeline because you want to move this very, very fast. And we are working with the Empowered Committee chaired by Amitabh Khan to make sure that they move fast through customs. We are sending them to the Indian Red Cross so they can distribute, because they have a better network across the country to be able to support and take a decision whom to give them.
Now, as thousands across the country gasp for oxygen, government is putting out all stops to procure relief from around the globe. One such commodity is oxygen concentrators. Here's a report on how many concentrators India has now procured and from whom.
Thousands gasping for oxygen.
सर दो तीन दिन से खड़े हैं, जो चीज़ मांग रहे हैं हॉस्पिटल की लिखित भी लेके आ रहे हैं, ऑक्सीजन लिखित लेके आ रहे हैं, मरीज की रिपोर्ट लेके आ रहे हैं, फिर भी कह रहे बाहर से आ रही ऑक्सीजन, बाहर से आ रही ऑक्सीजन, बाहर से आ रही, तो क्यों नहीं मिल रही हम लोग को.
Their families running pillar to post for the lifesaver.
अस्पताल में जाते हैं, अस्पताल वाले कहते हैं ऑक्सीजन नहीं, आप अपनी व्यवस्था करिए, और ये सारे के सारे ऑक्सीजन जा कहाँ रहा है. अगर गवर्नमेंट ने आदेश दिया और गवर्नमेंट ने हमारे लिए ऑक्सीजन भेजा तो वो ऑक्सीजन गया कहाँ.
रात के 12 बजे से खड़े हैं और मॉर्निंग का ये टाइम हो गया और 4:30 बजे यहाँ पे गैस आ चुकी है और लोड होने में 6 बजे तक लोड हो चुकी है. कैन पे 3 घंटे 1 घंटे के लिए भी हमें गैस रिलीज नहीं करनी चाहिए ना सिलेंडर भरने के लिए.
The government is pulling out all stops to procure relief from around the globe. But some would say this comes after 8 months of laxity, which is proving costly now.
I am created to treat the patients, to heal the patients. Fine, you have to understand. If I cannot give them oxygen, what else I can give you? There is no oxygen. I am trying to tell them, please go out. I have my own oxygen generator, I have my cylinders. I am trying to supplement it. But I have requested my doctors, कि please, अगर मेरे पास नहीं है, maybe somebody can go somewhere. It's a life which I cannot give, I have no right to take it away.
To control the situation without losing time, apart from cryogenic oxygen, the government is procuring oxygen concentrators from other countries. The first consignment carrying 318 oxygen concentrators arrived at Delhi airport on Monday from the US, sent by Philips. Next day, Philips sent another 318 concentrators to India. On Wednesday, 95 concentrators arrived from the UK. This was imported by the Red Cross Society. The United Kingdom had pledged to provide 495 oxygen concentrators. On Thursday, 700 oxygen concentrators will arrive from Ireland, whereas Hong Kong is sending 800. Singapore has also promised to send 250. However, the biggest consignment will be sent by a Chinese company that has received an order to send 18,000 oxygen concentrators to India. So far, 800 oxygen concentrators have already arrived from China. In addition, private firms like Amazon, Deloitte and SpiceJet too are expected to provide over 10,000 concentrators by the end of this week. With Munish Pandey in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, as India's nationwide vaccination drive for people above 18 kicks off today, Mumbai registrations are open for carrying out vaccinations for 18 to 44 years. 5 vaccination centres have been allocated for the same, and the vaccination will be carried out between 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Uttar Pradesh has also kick-started the mass inoculation drive today. There is a cloud of uncertainty over availability of jabs, though. Several states have expressed unavailability to start off this mass vaccination drive. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has urged people not to queue outside vaccination centres. In fact, even BJP-ruled states like Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka have also claimed shortage of vaccines. Kerala has also claimed shortage of vaccines and said that phase 3 of vaccination cannot begin from today, as order from vaccine makers is expected only by the end of May. As of now, 16.65 crore jabs have been administered across the country. Over these, over 12.5 crore people have been given the first dose.
I have came 7 o'clock in the morning and they are telling that there are no vaccines available today. Only they will be giving only for the who have registered and got an appointment for it. Appointment 28 से हमें show ही नहीं कर रहा है, हमें hospitals का नाम भी नहीं show कर रहा है. I was trying for my parents also कि तभी चालू था, पर उनके लिए भी hospital का नाम नहीं show कर रहा है. With the 45 age के ऊपर वालों का उनको भी show नहीं कर रहा है, तो 18 plus के लिए तो show कैसे करेगा?
Registration is not happening at the moment for 18 above. It's only still happening for 45 plus. So they still asked me to wait a couple of hours. They're saying it might open up. Registration open up, then only they'll allow us to get vaccination. But still, the government did tell us that from first we could get vaccination. But I hope they stick to their words, and it's good for even others because the youth is actually suffering at the moment.
मैं मोबाइल से रजिस्टर कर रहा था, तो जिस भी डेट पे रजिस्टर कर रहा हूँ तो उस पर फुल दिखा रहा हूँ ऑलरेडी। तो मैं यहीं रहता हूँ, तो मैंने सोचा एक बार पता कर लेता हूँ कि वॉक इन का अगर कुछ है तो करा लूँगा वैक्सीनेशन। तो अब वही कह रहे हैं कि आपको मतलब रजिस्टर करके ही आना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो अगर उसके बिना नहीं होगा, डायरेक्ट वॉक इन पे नहीं होगा। जैसे गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में डायरेक्ट वॉक इन से आधार कार्ड दिखाने से हो रहा है, बट वो यहाँ में वही पता कर रहा था तो वो नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे भी।
कोई स्लॉट अवेलेबल नहीं है हमारे एज ग्रुप के लिए। वी कांट इवन बुक आवर स्लॉट्स ऑन आरोग्य सेतु ऐप। उसके बाद अब कब लगेगा और कौन सी हाइजीन में लगेगा क्या हिसाब है पता नहीं। अभी अवेलेबल है तो इन केस कुछ हो आगे प्रिकॉशन लेने के लिए अभी लगवा लेते हैं।
Were you able to get the vaccine?
No, it's not available.
Not available.
For 18 to 45, not available.
Not available.
Meaning the slots are not available.
Slots are not
Yes.
available. आपने कोविन या आरोग्य सेतु पे ट्राई किया था?
Yes.
क्या हुआ?
So they are showing dates, and then when you try to book, it's constantly changing. And right now it showed, when we walked in, it was showing 13th, first available date. Then they said 20th, first available date.
5 जगह में दोपहर 1 बजे के बाद 18 इयर्स एंड 44 इयर्स के अंदर जो लोग हैं उनको प्राथमिक स्वरूप से जो वैक्सीनेशन महाराष्ट्र में और महाराष्ट्र के बाद मुंबई में आया है, जिसका कोविन ऐप पे जो नागरिक है उनका कोविन ऐप पे रजिस्टर हुआ है और रजिस्टर होने के बाद आपको एक लघु संदेश भी आया है, मैसेज आया है, तो आपको जाना है।
We have the availability to do about 600 vaccines today. Till now, more than 150 people must have come, and it's primarily 18 plus. So we have reserved one slot for 45 plus, so that easier for them to come and get their second dose done. I would just say that you must come and get the job done. It is extremely important. Follow all the precautions till then. We have to, when you come to the center, wear double mask, and of course follow all COVID-related.
Ma'am, we're seeing that the vaccination drive is going to happen here for the age group of 18 to 44 at the Apollo centers. How are you looking forward, ma'am? How many people are you tentatively going to get vaccinated today?
I'm so happy and relieved that this is really happening. We're proud that Apollo is the first private sector organization to take this up and do it. It took a lot of planning from the back end, a lot of logistics which had to be put in place. But now that it is in place, I think we're ready and we're geared up. We have trained about 10,000 vaccinators to be able to administer the vaccine throughout. We have done the 24/7 portal. I strongly urge everyone to download that because that will give you the correct information, correct instructions on what you have to do. But more than anything else, you have to register on the CoWIN. Unless you register on the CoWIN portal, you're not going to be able to get vaccinated. So I think that is step number one. In terms of where they do and the logistics, I think we have, in the city of Chennai itself, we've opened 10. But as a country, it will be available in Delhi, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai, phase 1. And afterwards, we will be able to roll it out to multiple centers.
Vaccination drive for age group between 18 to 44 have started in our country. Maharashtra have received 3 lakh doses, while Mumbai have received 20,000 doses. Now in Mumbai, on the first day, 5 vaccination centers are operating, wherein this drive have already started. We are right now present at Cooper Hospital, and this is one such vaccination center where the drive have already started. Now what here today has been done, that there is a full protection of Mumbai police officials so that the crowd does not gather, there is no law and order situation. Also, the people being vaccinated, the amount has been dropped because at all the 5 centers, 200 to 250 people will be vaccinated at each center. So overall, if we talk about the whole of Mumbai, over 1,000 to 1,500 people will be vaccinated on the first day. Let me also tell you that for the age group above 45, the vaccination drive has been stopped due to lack of doses. Now, when we talk about the lockdown situation in the state of Maharashtra, Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, while addressing to the state yesterday, clearly said that the cases are not increasing. The cases are right now stagnant. Therefore, no stricter lockdown is necessary. till 15 May, there will be a lockdown in the state of Maharashtra, but imposing more strict guidelines is not required. He also said that we should now be prepared for the third wave. He's saying that we have to build our health infrastructure more strong, and most importantly, more oxygen plants have to be built within 25 days so that we are self-sufficient. With camera person Samir Shanbag, this is Saurabh Vakhtania in Mumbai for India Today.